now what we're going to do is get a nice frying pan, thick based preferably, and we're going to basically fry our steaks off. So what you want to get is this pan, medium heat with a little bit of oil. While that's happening, we're going to get our beef ready to go. So what we want to do here, open the packet up, and what you'll get is 2 beautiful fillet steaks. This is the best cut of the beef, very tender and very lean, and it's beautiful. Okay, so now that we're waiting on our pan heating up and we have our steaks out, we're just going to put in our sides in. First of all, we're going to put the mac and cheese in first because that will take a wee bit longer. So that can go in now, just straight in the oven. It should take roughly 12 to 15 minutes until it's piping hot and lovely and gratinated on the top. So obviously this comes with 2 portions, but today I'm just going to cook 1 steak for myself basically. So what we've got right here, we've got some smoked Maldon sea salt. So we're just going to really season this generously just so it gets all the flavour. All around it as well, making sure all the sides get seasoned well. Now that our pan's hot enough, we're just going to put a wee bit of oil in there and that'll help caramelise the steak once we start sealing it. Put the steak straight in the middle of the pan, making sure away from you just to be safe. While that's on, we're going to get a pan for our peppercorn sauce. It comes with the steak. Open the bag, pour it into our pan, and we just want to put that onto a low heat. So while we're sealing our steak, we just want to make sure if it needs a wee bit more oil, just feel free to let more oil in. And what you'll hear is that lovely caramelization happening. Okay, so our steak is on, caramelizing nicely. Our peppercorn sauce warming up. Now that all sides of our steak is caramelized and looking lovely, we're just going to put that into the oven for about 3-4 minutes. What you want to do as well, maybe check every minute, just rotating it so it cooks evenly as well. After 4 minutes, we're just going to take the steak out. Once it's got a nice spring on it, that should be ready to go. So what we're going to do now is just take it out of the pan, put it on a plate and just let it rest to the side. We're ready to go. We're ready to carve our meat. We've got our peppercorn sauce warming up nicely and we have our 3 garnishes ready. So carve the beef nice and evenly. And then again, just quite simply, place on a plate, ready to go. And to finish that off, I would obviously garnish it with a bit more of the smoked salt. And then your peppercorn sauce in a small dish, like so. And there is your beef, and there's your peppercorn sauce.